Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 63 of Direwolf 20 Server Play Series, hanging out in my Void Age that I just made, and I made a turtle. Hello Mr. Turtle. He's cool, he's going to do something that's really going to be helpful for me. I'll give you guys a little look at the code real quick. It's really nothing special. So what he does is he accepts an argument of the size to build, and he will build a square floor of that size. So I said 9 by 9, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ta-da! And he's going to go around and build a nice square floor, 9 by 9. Cool. Nothing terribly fancy, but it's very, very useful to have turtles build out your Nexus. So that's what I'm doing. I should probably chunk load this area, because he's not going to build while I'm not here. In fact, he probably rebooted because I just left. I'm hanging out today with Aurelian, Jaded Cat, Manalian, Future Amnet, and Neptune Pink. And I think that's everybody who's on TeamSpeak. Benny's on TeamSpeak, I know that, and Sacha Varel. What's up, everybody?
Hi!
Hello.
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 All right.
I like that no one said who they were, so there's just a bunch of dudes saying hello.
Which one's Aurelian?
Not me.
Clearly not.
I am.
I'm Sacha. That's me.
That'll do. And the cool thing about this little turtle program is he doesn't care if there's already stuff there. He'll just continue along happily. There we go. So he'll finish building out a thing, and when I get back, we should have a 9 by 9 floor, I think. We'll see. Alright, so I'm going to need a lot of stuff to build out this nifty little Void Age. I'm going to need a lot of bricks. I think I requested a lot. I did. I made an awesome bow and arrow last episode, in case you guys didn't see that. It turned out great. Neptune, have you tried out Mdio's bows yet?
I made a stone one, and that was about it. It didn't work too well.
Dude, are you, like, in a place where you're outside right now?
No, I am in a really cool giant pit of lava.
Well, that's good.
In the middle of nowhere.
Are there enemies nearby? I want to show you this awesome bow.
Yeah, there are enemies.
Can I teleport to you, or am I going to die in lava? Will I die if I teleport over?
No.
Oh, cool. Look at that. Check out this bow, dude. It's awesome. You promised me enemies. Oh, are you in one of those things?
I don't think it's...
A geode or whatever it's called?
I don't think this is part of the geo generation, but...
What kind of ground is this? It's Abyssal Zone. Isn't Abyssal Zone the stuff that's in a geode?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mrs.
this
Stone's
is a
one
geode,
of those
but
geodes.
I don't think the big cavern thing, I'm pretty sure that's not part of Covert's geo generation.
Right.
Have you seen
Making-
these berries? They give you XP.
Yes, I have seen these berries. I have a few at my house. I'm going to automate
I got
them.
really excited for a second because I thought you said, have you seen these fairies? And I was like, wait, what?
Well, there's a lapis block there that was part of the Abyssal Stone. I just mined it and got 18 lapis from it, which is a lot.
Do you need more? Because I have some.
Oh, no, I'm good.
So lightning proofing my house would have been a lot easier if, number one, I hadn't given up my power suit to the creeper gods. And number two, if I hadn't done an entire layer around my house, like 5 blocks too short.
Yeah. Alright, Neptune, here's a zombie.
Here we go.
You ready? Check this out, dude.
Are you one-shotting them?
Yes, I am.
Awesome.
And I get the arrows back after I've shot them.
How do you use her filler? I don't know how to do that.
So you get back the arrows, and you do a lot of damage with them. You have to put, you know what, the arrows, the bow and arrow system is not terribly impressive until you actually, like, add upgrades on. And then they're awesome. Would you like to try it? It's got a super fast draw speed.
Sure.
Just don't shoot it at me, because there seems to be a bug where if you shoot it at another player and PvP's off, it doesn't hurt them, but you don't get the arrow back.
Oh, that's lame.
Yeah. But if you shoot it in the wall, like, it does a pretty good job of sticking in the wall, and you can pick it back up. It's pretty nice.
Those bows are also incredibly useful in Magic Farm.
Yeah. I bet. It's cool, right?
I love them.
Yes.
I think you've got the bow, Pink.
Oh, I don't actually.
Oh, the zombie
zombie
picked it up.
did, okay.
That's awesome. But you can use the arrows as a melee weapon, too, if you want. They do pretty good DPS as
Oh,
it is.
that's interesting.
Yeah. I want to see your house. Where is it?
It's not here. I do have a portal gun on me, so.
Okay. Because I don't think I've been to your house, have I?
It's not terribly impressive, but it exists and stuff.
Came back to a lot of pink glass.
Well, you're watching Aurelian stream, so... Oh, this is
Yeah.
cool looking, dude. What are these crystal formations, Neptune? They look like glowstone, but they're blue?
Oh, those are from Bop. Those are celestial crystals. You get them from the Promised Land.
Oh, nice. Are they light sources?
Yeah, they are. They work just like glowstone.
Cool. I like it. Neptunes Home. That's a very large tank full of steam.
Yeah.
Why so full of steam?
Oh, just because I want a nice steam buffer.
Oh, you've got a
And
liquid
I'm-
router. That's interesting.
I'm kind of waiting for 1.6 to happen before I turn all my metals into liquids.
Oh, I like this that you're building over here. This is pretty awesome looking.
And if you look over here, and you're lucky, you might see a servo device running around.
Oh yeah, I do see it. Is it functioning?
Yeah, what it's doing is it's picking up wood from down below and dumping it in the tops, and then
Awesome.
it runs underneath, grabs the charcoal and runs down and dumps the coal off, or the charcoal off.
That's cool. Yeah, I do. I see your power generation running over to it. Processing.
I'm trying to make my house very spread out for some reason.
What are these blocks? Are they some kind of sorting thing for the servos?
They are like filters for the servos,
Oh, cool.
or for anything really. So they're the parasieve. Like if you click on the one on the right, you'll see that it's pulling out clean gravel.
Right.
And what it does is in this case, what it's doing is it's pulling out anything whose damage value is between the damage value of iron and silver. So what it does is it makes like, it kind of defines a range for what items are getting pulled out.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, I see. It's a range between, you know, the no damage value at all and damage value 6. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So that way you don't have to put all 6 chunk types in there. You can just put the 2, and it's like anything in between these 2.
Right.
I like that.
It'll also work for mod items. I guess I haven't really tested that very thoroughly, but it should anyway.
Oh, don't worry. We'll be testing it thoroughly. Don't worry at all. Once 1.6 hits and we get this on Forgecraft 2, there'll be plenty of testing. I like your place. It's like way up high in the sky. You've even got like a little fountain of natural spring water here and stuff. That's cool.
Artificial, but yeah.
It's cool looking though. It's also spilling out on the side. I don't know if that's on purpose.
Not really.
Cool, man. Do you have a book to the Nether Nexus here somewhere?
No, I don't actually. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I think I know where I am in relation to my house. YouTube, I'll be back when I fly home. I'm building a Void Age Nexus, by the way, so I'm hoping you'll put your book there when it's done.
Yes, I can do that.
Hooray.
I don't have like another Nexus just because of the crash thing.
I haven't decided exactly how I'm going to do it, but I have some ideas. Alright, YouTube, we'll be back. Yo. Alright, guys, we are back, and I found myself heading over to Jaded's Colorful Age. That's what she named it. It's where she had her quarries set up, but she also has Miscraft crystal spheres. So I'm going to be collecting a bunch of crystals, because after all, I'm making an age where I'm going to do something like a Nexus. I'm thinking about having something where people can walk up and choose their destination, kind of like I've done in the past, but I'd like to do it, I don't know. I want to try and find a better way to do it, because the way I've done it in the past, I've never felt was awesome. I felt like it was pretty good, but not the best. So we'll see. If I can come up with a better way, I will. For now, just mining up a bunch of crystals. Wow, these spheres are pretty big. I've already got a stack. Alright, we'll be back. Alright guys, we are back, and just wanted to show you something I made over here. An ender chest, getting filled up with stone bricks. You can see a bunch of them coming in there. Basically, what I'm doing is ME Precision Export Bus, stone bricks, being crafted, good stuff. Now, what do we got going on back here? So, what I want to do is, since I've got my awesome turtle here, let's check out the Nexus Workshop. Oh, yeah, this place looks weird with night vision on. Much better. What I want to do, we've got this thing chunk loading. I'd like to bump it out a little bit more. So I cleared out some space so that I can set this turtle on his path. What I'd like to do here is maybe start here. And turtle, I'm going to send you, let's see, 16 by 16. That would be a lot, wouldn't it? Yeah, probably. Let's do 32 by 5 rows for now and see if that is cool. We're going to need a lot more bricks. Let's do 32 by 4. That'll be alright. And we'll see how many that manages to use. So that should use like 2 stacks, right? Pretty much. But since it's not exactly, it'll be alright. And we'll head back to the overworld for now. And I went and mined, as you saw, and got some crystals. So let's come up with a conclusively awesome way to supply a book to a crystal on demand. So what do we got here? Lots of options for moving items into inventories, but the main question is how are we going to do it in a fast way? Like I want to be able to right-click on a button and have that portal be open as quick as possible. So I can't do something like wooden pipes because those are kind of slow. So what's a fast way to pull items out? An AE would be cool, but I can't think of a good way to, because AE will export things like immediately if I had like an export bus and a redstone signal controlling it, but I also am not sure that, yeah, I can't really think of a good way to do that either. Because basically what you're winding up with is you're limiting yourself because you can only have so many sides to a block, right? So if we had an ME export bus and we had a precision one and we said like this book on this bus, we'd have to have a separate export bus for each book in the network. So, I mean, turtles really do seem like the best way to go. They have 16 inventory slots and they can kind of do their thing, but I wonder. Let's do a little testing. Can you hopper into a book? That's a question. So if we had something like this, right? Oh, this is going to be cool. Try not to mind me making a mess. I'll clean it up in a minute. Alright, and then we put a receptacle on here, right? And let's get ourselves a book. Do I have one? Linking book to the Twilight Forest. That'll work perfectly. Alright, so this should work, right? Cool. Can we hopper onto this thing? Yeah, we can. That's interesting. So that should allow me to have, like, imagine this, right? Like turtle, turtle, and turtle, and then another hopper, and then turtle, 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 right? So if we wanted to have lots of books, we shouldn't have a problem with that. The only problem is getting the book out and back to its turtle. Tricky. Alright, give me a minute here. I'll see if I can come up with something. Alright, I'm back, guys. My turtle is doing a pretty good job of building out this little area, and what I want to work on now is the Miscraft Portal. So I'm not entirely sure where I want it. I'm thinking maybe like back here somewhere. I haven't really come up with an exact design for how I want this whole place laid out. I should probably do something like I did in the Nether, or the Void Age we had in the last Forgecraft, but I don't know. I'm thinking at least to get started though, like I can start working on this bit. So I don't even want this here. I don't know. Do I want to like step up to it? That would probably be cool, right? So we could be like this, right? And that leads to here, and then you step in. Would that be neat? The best part about Miscraft crystals is you can actually have an odd-numbered portal. Alright, cool. Now, for this thing to work, we're probably going to want our crystal receptacle on the bottom, or maybe even on the back. Back might be a good way to do it. Yeah. I don't think it'll fit on the bottom. Let's see. Let's get our goggles off, and our... oh boy, that is trippy looking. I'm not sure. I really like night vision. I haven't really messed with it in the past, but I don't know, this is a little bit weird for me. So I guess the main question I'm going to have here is let's get ourselves a link book and try this out. Excuse me, sir, I'd like one of these and one of these. And we're going to see if we can get this to work. Nope. Alright, let me mess with this a little bit. I'll be right back. Alright guys, we are back. I think Jaded joined us, and Neptune's here. We got all kinds of people hanging out now. It's been a little bit, it's been like, I don't know, 15-20 minutes since I've actually been recording, because I've been working on a little bit of ComputerCraft code, because I would like to have it. So let's see, how do I want this? I'm going to have it so that you can walk up to a computer monitor and access this stuff. How you doing, Jaded?
Pretty good. Yeah, I want your help on some computer craft stuff at some point, if you wouldn't mind teaching me.
I would be happy to. Now, I know usually when I'm doing computer craft stuff, guys, I have the computer hidden underground and have the monitor there, but this time I kind of want this out here. Maybe I want it on this side. We'll name this guy Portal Control. That looks cool. So I've got a turtle at the moment, and what I want to be able to do with it is I I want to have a chest where people can put their linking books in. I want the linking book to automatically go into the turtle's inventory and then have the computer monitor prompt you to enter the name for the book. And then once it's entered, it'll refresh the screen and kind of basically say like, all right, I'm adding your name to the screen. So it's going to be a little bit complex to write a lot of this code, but I think it'll be pretty awesome looking in the end. I have to kind of figure out how I want this to work though, because having it decide, well, I guess if I defined the buttons and made them, yeah, we'll have to figure it out. And if we have to change it because we get a lot of books added here, we will. Like maybe we'll have like a second page, like a next page button and a previous page button, something like that. We'll have to see. But for now, I've started working on some code, so check this out. I've got a program called test, and what that does is it, this is probably the wrong one, yeah, wrong turtle. It knows the name of the book by slot. So if I have a book here and I run test, it's like the book in slot 1 is named Dyer. Cool. You know what? I'm going to start it over. So I cleared everything out. So what I basically have here is a file called locations, and that's going to remember all the different locations here. So if the program ever gets rebooted, it'll remember the locations of people, right? So when I run the test program, it's just saying there's nothing in the locations file. However, if I place a book in the inventory and then run the test program, it's going to prompt me to enter the name of this person's book. So I'll put Direwolf 20 here, okay? Boom. Now it's added that to the locations file. So basically, it's checking for the existence of an item in the slot. Now, what we can also do is run the test program again. And it's just going to say, hey, I know that Direwolf 20 is the book in slot 1. Now, if I put something in slot 2, it doesn't matter what it is. I'm just checking for the existence of an item, but it's really always going to be a book. Now, it's going to say, hey, I saw there's an item in slot 2. Give me the name of that, please. Let's just say Jaded. Cool. So now it knows that Jaded is the book in slot 2. So every time we run this program, it's basically checking for the existence of a new book, and then it's going to add it to the data, and it's going to remember, like, that's the name of the person's book. Okay? So that's step 1. And this is pretty awesome. So I'm going to delete Lokes here, and we'll be back in a moment. All right, guys, we are back.
Spider wants to bite me.
And I'm having a lot of fun. So here's what I'm doing. I have a program called Portal. What's that?
That's as far as I can tell.
Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Oh yeah, now we're lagging.
Oh yeah, we're lagging a little bit, aren't we? Alright, so what I'm doing is this. So we can see here running Portal causes the program to, currently we're testing the functionality of renaming slots. Okay, so running Portal did nothing, which is exactly what I wanted it to do in this instance. Okay, now if I have an item in this slot, a new item is detected, and then we run the Portal program again. Please enter a name for the new book, and I'll type in Direwolf. And hit enter. Definitely lagging a little bit. When we come over here, you'll see that it now realized that there's a new book named Direwolf here. Cool, in slot 1. Now if we run Portal again, it shouldn't do anything. And if we put another item in there, and we run Portal again, it detects that there's a new book. We'll say Jaded, and we're good to go. Cool. So what we're going to wind up doing is having a button here somewhere on the screen that says like, hey, check for new books. And it'll ask the turtle to check for new books. And if it finds any, the user will come over here to the screen and enter the name right here, like it says. And then going forward, that name will be added to the monitor. Pretty cool, right? And then we'll have a chest where the books will go into. So like if a player wants to drop their book off, they insert it into a chest. The book makes its way to a turtle, and then et cetera, et cetera. And from there, it's history. So I think that's pretty awesome. I'm pretty excited about that. Now, the only other thing that we need to worry about is putting the books into the inventory above it, which is why there's a chest sitting on top of the turtle. And for that, simply have to do this. Now, of course, I haven't written any of the touchscreen components or anything like that, and there's probably a lot more that needs to be written into the computer craft code here to get this to work well.
Oh yeah, it's lagging pretty freaking hard.
I blame... what's his name for exploring all over the place? Neptune Pink.
Ooh.
Neptune House.
I'm not exploring, I'm just, like, walking down this mine shaft.
Yeah. Is it new terrain, Jen?
Maybe?
Kill him.
So
Dyer, just give him the damn ruby, would you?
So what I'm doing here is just testing the open portal.
That'd be like the opposite.
We're currently at 5 out of 197 in TPS in the overworld right now.
Yeah, somebody's exploring Neptune Pink.
Neptune, did you not, like, think to raid my AE system?
Why would I do that? That'd be like raiding. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that when I look at the TPS, I don't actually see the TPS for the overworld unless I press page up.
Nope, nothing like that.
Are we still having that weird chunks are staying loaded even when they shouldn't thing?
Alright guys, we're back. Slowness, I think, has resolved. So I'm going to tell this thing to do this. Portal should put an item in the inventory above, wait 5 seconds, and then pull it out. Dun dun dun. There we go. And once it's done, it sends the message back here. So you can see this thing waits for the response from the turtle.
My faith in humanity is being lost. Apparently a new restaurant has opened that's nothing but different water choices.
That sounds delicious. Alright, I think I'm getting ready to wrap up here, guys. Let's call this a wrapping up point, at least for the programming piece of this. I'm going to do a lot of code between now and next episode, and probably a bit during next episode. We do have some more building to do around here, though. So I wouldn't mind writing a computer turtle program to build a wall for me. That might be cool. Yeah, that might be really cool. Let's do this, though. That's the wrong turtle. It would help if I gave him blocks to place. Haha, that's neat. Neptune, are you okay?
Yes.
Good. Oh, he might get stuck. Yeah, he got stuck. Still pretty cool. Alright, so I think we're getting pretty close to wrapping up here, guys. I will be back in just a moment. Yep, definitely looks like we're pretty close to wrapping up, so unfortunately, I think we got to do that. So next episode, like I said, I will have more programming done. You know, I don't like to do too much coding during the video, because I know a lot of people aren't into watching me just write code for 30 minutes straight. It's a little boring. But I will start working next episode on making the workshop look cool. We're going to have a lot of neat stuff, I think. We should have walls. That'll be nice. Maybe a roof would be pretty cool to have too. But in reality, we'll have like lots of things. We'll have some power generation out there. We'll have a bunch of machines and tools, all that kind of cool stuff. Let's check in on here. Was there something I wanted to get down here? No, I think we're good. I should have a lot of lava at this point. I do. That's good. My lava tank did fill up. We got that production going last episode. Lots of oil and fuel. I wouldn't mind real quick. Let's take a real quick trip over to our oil age, because I'm interested to see how much oil I've pulled out of the ground in the last couple days while I've been...
You have an oil age?
I may have an oil age.
Oh dear.
It's
a desert. It's a desert oil biome.
Yeah.
Turns out oil ages and charged, not a great idea.
Yeah, no, that's not a good combination. Oil light's on fire now.
Unless you're, looking for hilarity. In which case, instant classic.
It sounds like a good time. Wow, we still have a lot of oil left to pump out of the ground here, guys. Like tons. Yeah, we're not going to be anywhere close to done with this for a while. Yeah, you're welcome to use it anytime you want. It's
Gotta finish up the one I found in the overworld first.
It's basically a single biome desert oil field.
Cool.
I tried to make it like... I've been having trouble with my Miscraft ages. I don't know if the version we have is a little bit buggy, and it's deciding to fill things when it probably shouldn't be. But I've just been having a little trouble getting things to behave recently in terms of writing my Miscraft ages.
Is there like an update in the Dropbox or something?
I don't think so. Not at the moment.
There goes my hypothesis.
Yeah, no, I think he's already working on 1.6 at this point, so I don't think he has much more for 1.5.
Yeah, his latest one was for 1.6. I thought it was for 1.5 and accidentally put it in Magic Farm. Oops!
Alright, guys.
It loads, but it doesn't work.
Yeah, I could see that being a problem. Alright, guys, so this is Direwolf20 signing off. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. Like I said, next episode we'll come back. Hopefully have, by the end of it, a pretty nice and functional portal for traveling to people's bases and treating it like a Nexus, basically. So I have a little bit of coding to do. And then we got to work on everything we want to work on. Alright, guys, take it easy.